just to talk a few lines or few things about human values. Because in engineering syllabus, whatever that is there, in the first, when you join engineering, you must know about what are the human values. The main agenda in the VTU also, Neenu Enadaru Agu Modalu Manavana. That means first you become human being. That is what, the main aim of our university. So the first Manavana, that means you become human. So in order to become human, what are the values that one should be in a position to assimilate, and how you should go about this particular human values also is very, very important. So for which one need not have to worry about what's going to happen. Everything is within you, right? First it's within you. But what's happening with many of the students or many of the people in the entire world, they are all sleeping, right? So Swami Vivekananda says, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. So it's very important for all of you that you fix a goal for your engineering, right? You have taken the engineering is not over. So you have to start now engineering. Now this is the first step. Now there are hundreds of steps to be covered before you reach the success. Yes, I become a successful engineer, like M. Vishwesvaraya, Sir M. Vishwesvaraya. I mean, he's an engineer who is being respected, and we celebrate Engineers Day in the name of him, right? So in order to become such a great individual, it is not sufficient that we are just ordinary beings. So we have to arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. That's what Swami Vivekananda says. So have a goal, and to reach that goal, you have to start awake, and you should be always awake, and you should not stop your journey. That's what you have to also have to do. That means being just entering into engineering is not the end of it. You have to be aware that yes, there's a lot of other things to do. Just passing PUC, getting into engineering, yeah, that's the end of it. Okay, I have done, I got 90% and I have come to engineering. No, that's not the end. So therefore now arise. This is a time for all of you to arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. You must also understand that all the power is there within you. You are most powerful. Many of you don't think about it, don't feel about it. So the power is there within us, but we don't realize it. We don't unleash it, right? It's all hidden, and we feel that we are, what is that? What is power? We don't know. It's okay, chal. No, we go with a very sober attitude, and we don't, talk about our potential things. So we have to be energized. It's very important that you have to be energized to face the challenges of the future. The future is uncertain. That means you don't know what is going to happen. So you have to be ready to face the future, means you have the necessary technical skills, which is very important. Either to become a software engineer tomorrow or a mechanical engineer who is going to design the Tesla vehicles, or you should, in order to design a satellite, you should become a good electronics engineer. In order to build the KRS dam like that, various dams, you have to be very good civil engineer. So, but you have to learn the basic fundamentals. If you do not learn the fundamentals, right, you can't do anything. But the power is within you, so you have to exploit it. You have to start working more. When the 24 hours a day is there, you should be working for 18 hours a day. Then only it is possible for you to achieve and to get ranks in the university, to get good recognition and rewards, and become a good engineer. It is possible. So the power is within you, and you can do anything, and you are. So try to recognize that particular thing in your mind, that you are all potential living beings. So you are all potential. You have the lot of energy within you. So just feel it, that I am energized. I have the lot of power. Dr. Abdul Kalam sir always tells, many of the sayings which are very motivational. I like him very much, because if you want to shine like a sun, we see the sun and we say, how bright he is. Wow, he is going to give light to the entire world, entire earth. He is giving the light. How? For lighting our house, we have to pay kb. Per unit we have to pay, and then monthly around 2,000, 3,000 rupees will be spent on only electricity bill. But daily, the sun is giving enormous amount of light energy to the entire universe at free of cost. But how he is able to shine? He is able to shine because he is burning. So you should also be in a position to burn like a sun, then you can shine. That means you have to put a lot of efforts. You cannot just become an engineer tomorrow. Just you cannot become an engineer telling, yes, I have joined engineering, my engineering is over. No, that's not. So you have to work hard. Burning means it's not putting oil and then putting fire on you. No. It is working hard in order to achieve your goals and dreams. That's very, very important. So in this particular process, I want to advise all the students, friends, that your thoughts are very, very important. Thoughts. What do you think? It's very going to be very, very effective. So take care of what you're going to think. You're going to think bad, you're going to bad. If you think good, you're going to be good. So the words are secondary. What you're going to utter is going to be different. But your thoughts are going to be light and they're going to travel far. So therefore think always in a direction what you are going to travel too far with your thoughts. So very, very important that your thought process is perfect. In your journey of engineering, the thought process should be very paka. You should know about what your thought process, what you are thinking every day, in order to contribute tomorrow to the society for becoming an engineer, to develop the products for the society. You are becoming an engineer. So your thoughts should be so high, so good that they are going to be now reaching various things in the future, right? So one more thing, you can't change your future, but you can change your habits. Because I don't know what is my future. After 2 years, what will happen? After 4 years, what will happen? I don't know. But you can change that. You can change your habits, and surely the habits will change your future. That means many of us are stuck with certain habits. Okay, I do get up at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I don't study. Only 2 hours a day I'll study, but I don't do exercise. I don't do a lot of studies and learn many things, which I'm supposed to do in a learning phase. You are supposed to do a lot of studies, but I don't study now. What's going to happen if I don't study now? I don't learn the skills now. What's going to happen? So the future will be very dark because now I have not burned, right? Now I have not worked hard. The future will be very bad. So in order to be a future to be very bright, in order to change your future now, it is very essential that you change yourself now. Very important. Change is the only permanent thing in the world, right? So if you cannot change, then you cannot achieve anything in your life, right? So change your future, but you cannot change your future, but you can change your habits. Surely habits will change your future. One more thing, when we join engineering, most of you have felt, okay, he got into IIT, he got into NIT, but I'm in, some place, I don't know what is going to happen. See, all of us do not have the equal talent, but all of us have an equal opportunity to develop our talents. Very important. Now also, it is not late. It's not late for all of you. Now you can shine yourself with a lot of determination, goal setting. You can start doing a lot of good projects, lot of good ideas. Start developing a new ideas and learn various things such that it's going to be very bright future for all of you, right? So you can have equal opportunity to develop our talents. That's very important. So you identify your talents, improve your skills, so that you have got a very bright future ahead, and it will be that, right? So this one of the one of the important slides which I like most, because we have very well wishers in and around us, and they'll be giving a lot of advices, telling you to do this thing, that thing, etc. Now you'll be listening sometimes, you'll not be listening some other times. But what Vivekananda sir tells, or Swamiji tells, is that talk to yourself at least once in a day. Otherwise, you'll be miss a meeting with an excellent person in this world. That means the excellent person is yourself. So you are the excellent person. You know what you require, what you don't require, right? Put it in a right path. So talk to yourself. When you talk to yourself, you know what are the strengths that you have, and you will not become any fearful of anything. You become very courageous and you take very good decisions, So you are all potential enough to take the good decisions. You have taken a good decision to join MS Engineering College, and you have taken a good decision to become engineers, right? So that bright future what you have taken is talking to yourself, right? It is not the pressure of your parents or pressure of somebody. Yes, you have become engineer and becoming engineer. It's not for them. It's for you. You are becoming an engineer, and it is for you. You have to become a successful engineer, and everything is for you, and the others are going to get benefit out of you, right? So therefore, it's very important that you talk to yourself very daily and get an opportunity to evolve yourself and improve yourself. That's very important. We always tell, sometimes that yes, yeah, luck in the something luck should be there, some opportunity should be there. Don't wait for the opportunity. The entire world, it's not waiting for somebody to have it, right? So you are not going to wait for anything. Don't wait for the opportunity. Create it. When you look at the industries, you take the Infosys, 1970s, they started off it, right? They started in a small garage with 10,000 rupees investment, Narayan Murthy sir. But today you look at it, it's a billion company, right? So how it is possible to start and then taking it to such a level? It is possible because they created that particular opportunity. They created that particular environment. So it is the same is true with Wipro or Alibaba, anybody if you take, with Steve Jobs. You take anybody in the industry, they don't wait for the opportunity, but they create the opportunity. Even you take the Facebook, yes, he has created. Therefore, he is in a position to, monitor and dictate his terms to the entire world. It's possible. So don't wait for the opportunity. Let me see what will happen. No, not seeing. No procrastination. It is only creating it. So you should be creating it. So you have got the right opportunity, you got the right place now. Yes, you should start thinking in the direction what I can do. So it's creating the entire world for you. So one more important aspect, the students generally feel that, and they feel that everything is easy. What is that? Engineering? Yes, you do 8 semesters, your degree is done. So everything is easy. So when you are busy, it's very important. Everything is easy when you are busy. What is that easy? If you study hard, if you work hard for 8 semesters, you will have 6 subjects and 2 labs. So every semester you have to sit for 6 subjects and 2 labs. Each subject you have to take in the class 3 tests, you have to take 3 assignments, you have to take 3 quizzes you have to take. So automatically you will end up in your final semester, final first semester. So after completing the first semester, you will have second semester. Like that, you will have a lot of learnings in the engineering. The learnings in the engineering, along with your project work, with your internships, lot of interactions with the industry. When you are busy, everything becomes easy. That means you don't feel engineering is a burden. It's just, passed out, 4 years gone, I don't know how it became. So that is because you are very busy. But nothing is easy when you are lazy. That means you don't study, you don't participate. It means you become, engineering passing itself will become difficult. It's nothing is easy when you are lazy. So therefore, as Swami Vivekananda says, don't be lazy. Always be busy. Means always keep learning something, keep doing something, keep some projects, minor projects. At each semester, you should be doing a lot of minor projects, and you have a lot of activity points. I think you will have one more session by Dr. Maltish, who is going to tell you about what are things that you are going to do in your engineering in one of the induction program. So it is very easy. It's not going to be, but nothing is easy when you are lazy. So come out of that laziness. I request all of you, because already it's over now, 6 months time, you had a lot of patience. I must appreciate all of you. It was a very risky time also, and you are very much tired. Okay, how much, what to do, 6 months over now. Let's come to the class. Yes, you have come to the class. Focus yourself on learning part of it. So, and you are busy, everything becomes easy, and that engineering becomes very easy for you, right? The future belongs to those who prepare for it. The world belongs to those who shape it. That's very important. That means the future, when you look at after 4 years, you don't know what is going on, but you prepare it today. So you prepare it today for the future. If you want to be an entrepreneur tomorrow, yes, prepare it today. You should start learning the skills. If you want to be in Google Farm, if you want to be in Microsoft, yes, start from today. So the world belongs to those who shape it, who shape their daily activities, who shape their careers, who shape their studies. Very important. That you should understand. Who prepare for it today. Don't postpone for tomorrow. The procrastination is going to kill us. Because tomorrow we are not prepared anything, I have not practiced, right? Then I can't do anything. See, when you look at the Carl Lewis, when he first ran for 100-meter sprint, he cleared it in around 10 seconds or so, 10.2 seconds. For that 10.2 seconds, you should have walked, you should have run for million number of times, hundreds or thousands of times. You should have taken a race and then checked. Earlier, the world record was around 11.2 seconds, but when he has to make it to 10.2 seconds, it was very, very tiresome for him, right? He prepared himself for that, so he could make and get the gold medal. After that, one more person came. He made it at 9.3 or 9.6. How it is possible for him? Because he prepared again. He had a target of Carl Lewis. Yes, it was 10.2. Now let me make it again 9. So that was the target he had, and you are in a position to make it. Today we all appreciate Subbulakshmi, MS Subbulakshmi ma'am, for her devotional songs. How she is able to sing so beautifully? Because she sings and prepares herself, prepares her tune every day. Does the riyat for 10 hours a day, then sing one song. So that is possible because you're preparing yourself for it today, for a very, very beautiful future tomorrow. And that future is going to be yours. That means you should start working now. Once you have joined engineering, it has to be your regular job to concentrate, to focus on what should be done, how it should be done, etc. And that's going to be your life for the entire next course, 4 years of course at MSCC. As rightly said, told by Swamiji Vivekananda, you are the creator of your own destiny. All others can only supplement or support you in your journey. Your parents, brothers, sisters, mamas, uncles, aunties, everybody will be there with you. That's all. They are not going to create your destiny. So your destiny is going to be created by you only. So please understand this. Keep these particular things in your mind. Start, opening every day in your mind. Yes, I am the creator of my own destiny. It's all going to be helpful for us. Even the teachers are going to be very helpful for us. That's all. They will be only supporting you. They are not going to create your destiny. You are going to create a destiny, but they are going to be supportive function for you. So with this support, you should create your own destiny, and that's what's going to matter, right? So in that, all of you should have dreams. See, you have joined engineering because you had a dream. I assume that all of you had a dream, right? I hope that all of you had dreams of becoming an engineer. It's not that your parents dream. Yeah, parents also dream about the children. Yes, my son should become an engineer because neighbor's son has become an engineer. Neighbor's daughter has become an engineer. After engineering, they got job here and they have gone abroad. So that is the things they are going to have. But what about the dreams for you? Is your parent dreams or your dreams? So are you going to become an engineer? How I am going to become an engineer? What I am going to do as an engineer? So all those dreams that you have to have, once you have a dream, you have to make it to goals into actions. So the actions, when you make, something happen, right? If you don't do all those things, it will be only a wish. I wish that I become an engineer. Yes. What is that you are going to become? You are going to wish all the time. Yes, I am going to become an engineer. I am going to become an engineer. Not becoming an engineer, right? So what are your dreams? So very beautifully told by Sir Abdul Kalam sir, is that dreams is not what you see in sleep. It's the things which doesn't let you sleep. That means it will not allow you to sleep. So such kind of dreams you should go, right? When sir was dreaming about putting the satellites into the orbit, right? It was the first time when all the people know, many years we are putting the satellites into the orbit, but now we have become one of the countries through which many other countries are coming and they're launching their satellites in India. See, look at the expertise that we have got. So that is a dream that person had got, because it's also called as a mission man, right? Missile man, mission man. So that dream, if you have got, then it is possible for you to achieve. If no dreams are there, then it's not possible for us to achieve anything. So it doesn't let you sleep. That means you should not sleep. So that is a become dream. That means you should have the higher dreams. You should not dream something, low, very important. You should always dream higher is what very, very important. You have to dream before your dreams can come true. So if you want to make your dreams come true, you have to dream before that, not after that. Oh, my dream has come true, right? So it's very essential for all of you to have the dreams regarding your careers, and I wish all of you are going to have a very good, mind and building your own dreams, how to become, good for the people and good for the society, good for the world tomorrow. So build your dreams, or someone else will hire you to build your theirs. It's very important. I don't dream now. So somebody is there to take care of you. That means he will put you on job and he gets his dreams done, right? So it is up to you whether I am going to become an entrepreneur, I am going to start my own industry and I become a billionaire tomorrow. Or I just work for, ordinary man, and then I do earn thousands and 2,000 rupees per day. It's okay for me. So that's what you have to dream. Build your own dreams, or someone else will hire to build theirs, right? So that's the thing. Rightly told by Swami Vivekananda Swamiji is that a man is not poor without a money. That means I don't have money, I become poor. No, but a man is really poor without a dream and ambition. So I request all of you to have a dream today, to have an ambition today. Yes, you have joined engineering. It's very nice, good that you have come through. Many people would not dream to get it because they have not got good marks or good ranking. Yes, they are not in a position to get it. But you got an opportunity now. Yes, you should have a dream and ambition. But otherwise, you become poor, right? That means poor individual, poor engineer who is not going to do anything in life. So a man is not poor without money, but a man is really poor with a dream and ambition. Therefore, I want each one of you to have the dreams and ambitions in your life, right? Life is not about finding yourself. That means, what do I do? Yeah, how much? What kind of dress I wear? What is the shoes I'm going to wear? What bike I'm going to ride? No, it's not. Life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. What you are not, right? You see a painting. The painting is earlier. It is only a white canvas. That's all. It's created by the person, the artist. So it gets a value of 100 crores, 10 crores, 20 crores, like that it's sold. A piece of canvas, white sheet is getting sold for crores of rupees. How it is possible? It is possible because the artist has created it. So tomorrow you are also a white, space where nothing is there. But when you create yourself, you become a valuable product for the entire society, and the society needs people like you. That's very important. The society needs, people like you, engineers who are going to be valuable for the society tomorrow. And we are at MS Engineering College trying to help your dreams come true, and we are trying to help your, path and journey towards engineering excellence. So once again, I'll stop here at this point. In the next part, tomorrow possibly I will be going for ethics part of it. So I'll take one more session on ethics part. I hope I have also exceeded around 20-30 minutes. And I just wanted to give you these ideas as a principle, because I am there for guiding you people in the right direction. And it's our responsibility at MS Engineering College, with the support of our management, to give a very good start for your engineering. And I hope all of you will agree with me, and you will all, join the main path of the movement for developing ourselves and creating ourselves to become a good engineers for the society. And engineers are going to shape tomorrow the entire world. And as Modi sir also tells in his speeches, and by 2030 we are expecting that the India is going to become Vishwa Guru for the entire world, right? Entire world, that's the target. So we have a lot of potential. It's not that we are weak. India is not weak. We have a lot of potential because we have a lot of resources and we have a lot of manpower. And I must also tell you that yes, the youth power, what is there in India, it's 40 to 50%. Youth power is there. They've got tremendous potential, and that's you. Youth are the creators of the world tomorrow. You have the great potential and I want that great potential to be channelized in the right directions. And at MSCC, I feel that it's going to happen for you with a lot of support from all the staff members, and it's going to be a wonderful journey for all of you. And I must uh, congratulate each one of you once again, and wish you all the best in your journey. And I hope the studies goes very well, and I want you to be creating yourself. That's very important. I hope this particular presentation was well understood by all of you. You can contact me any kind of aspiration that you have, sir, how to go about it. Yes, I'm always there as a mentor for you, counselor for you, and I'll be there. And of course, the first year coordinator Malti sir is there, who's going to take you in your first year course. What are your problems concerned with your subjects, etc., coordination of the classes, and your mailing of all the materials, etc. He'll be taking care. The entire activities are going to be managed. I must also thank the entire first year team, physics department and the maths department, all the staff members who put in a lot of efforts. They are very enthusiastic to meet you people and then take you through the journey and making physics more funny, how it can be very easily understood, chemistry more, how it can be chemistry, engineering chemistry, what is engineering chemistry, how maths is going to be very fun, learning maths, and how it's going to be very easily understood. Like a lot of engineering aspects are there. Engineering excellences, etc. Again, we have going to have one more session. So the journey is going to be tremendous for you, and I wish you all the best.